Darrell Mitchell is Director of Outreach for Progress House, and we have talked to so many people tonight about the wonderful mission that the organization provides. But what are you doing now with outreach?
Well, we have a number of things that we actually have going on right now. Calling on a lot of the probation departments across the state, and also talking to the problem-solving courts. So there's domestic violence courts, reentry courts, veterans courts, talking to schools, universities, churches, anybody that has some interest in recovery. So there's also an initiative that Governor Pence has called Drug Free Indiana. So each county has a local coordinating council. So we'll go and we meet with those folks as well to let them know what our services are. So with the current heroin and opiate epidemic, there's a level of interest locally and at the state level and at the federal level that's really never been there before. So it's an appropriate time for us to increase the things that we're doing in the community and not only offer what we do to people that aren't aware of it, but just try to be involved in the solution overall.
And is Progress House directly impacting that heroin epidemic that you just mentioned?
We hope so. Right now, at one time, if you looked at the demographic of our residents, it would have been the middle-aged alcoholic primarily. Today, about 25 to 35% of our residents are the 18 to 30-year-old male.
So young.
So young, yeah. So, and if you have an opportunity early in life to find the answer through recovery, then hopefully they're going to influence their family. It's going to impact the community they live in. There's a public health and a public safety issue that's also benefits. So we sure hope so.
So through the outreach side of things, how can people get involved who might need to be involved but don't know about Progress House yet?
Thank you for asking that. If you go to our website at progresshouse.org, there's information there. You can send an inquiry or call somebody at the house. So everybody's affected either directly or indirectly by the disease of addiction. So if you know of somebody, a friend, a relative that needs some help, a great place to start is to contacting us. If we're not the right fit, we'll certainly direct people to where they can find the help that they need.
Wonderful. And then people can volunteer, give their time, give their money as well?
Absolutely, yeah. We actually are funded primarily by the rent that the residents pay, although we have scholarships for people that aren't able to pay for their stay. So there's times where donors are offering an opportunity for somebody to stay. But then we also, through gifts of private individuals, companies, and other organizations is how we function.
I think that's an important point that we haven't mentioned yet, that the men who are going through Progress House pay rent, about $25 a day, to be there, part of the program. It's not a free program for them. They have to be a part of that, I guess, society within Progress House.
That's right, yeah. I mean, one of the things that we're trying to do is to improve somebody's behavior, and maybe some of the disciplines or habits they had as an addict that really weren't helpful to them. So we try to help them find work, stand their lives back up, and also so that they can be self-supporting. However, if somebody comes in and doesn't have the ability to pay immediately, one of the things that our director typically says, what you don't have in finances, if you have in willingness, we want to work with you. So we'll find a way to keep people in our program that want to be in our program. But there is, at a certain point, there's a commitment they have to make, and that's important.
All are accepted, anybody over 18.
18, at least 18.
And you have a wide range, 18 to like 90 it could be if you wanted, right?
Correct. Yeah, right now in the house I think we have 18 to 65-year-olds.
Okay.
So it's very diverse.
And that's what you said, a diverse demographic. I mean, you have homeless people, you have executives, you have a very wide range of individuals.
Well, the disease of addiction is not a discriminator of people. So one of the things that that we see is there's people that come from the criminal justice system, people that are coming from the streets, and then other people that are coming from every walk of life that need some type of transition from treatment, let's say, back into society. So this gives them a sober living environment with a program that has integrated coaching, and recovery coaching for them. We try to encourage them to be treated holistically and get involved with 12-step fellowships, attend local meetings, find sponsorship. So we ensure that they're doing all the things to give them a chance of arresting the disease of addiction.
And then re-entering society as a productive member.
Or the recidivism statistics are high for repeat offenders, but it doesn't work. To incarcerate somebody with this disease is not the answer.
It's not helpful to them.
We need to treat the disease.
Yeah. And in doing so, then we make Indianapolis a better community at the same time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for all the work you're doing at Progress House. And guys out there, get involved. Go to the website and find a way to either volunteer, donate, or if you have a friend or family member in need, give them a call.